Hello, my name is Abdul and I'm one of the lead researchers on a voice project. Today I'd like to give you an overview of science behind what we do, and I'd like to give you an idea of how we're going to actually measure heritability of human voice. But first we need to understand a basic concept in statistics called correlation. Correlation in statistics is a measure of how traits match between the groups, and it can be used to predict any particular traits from one group to another. And usually correlation is given a numerical value, correlation coefficients, that is between 1 and -1. Correlation of 1 typically represents a perfect correlation when variable in one group perfectly predicts a variable from in a different group. And similarly, -1 presents a perfect negative correlation. A correlation coefficient of 0 would represent no correlation, i.e. It wouldn't be possible to predict one variable from another. So we have drawn here three examples of traits or examples of good, moderate, and poor correlations. So a hypothetical example of a perfect correlation, as you can see here on this side of the board, is if we were to compare kilometers to meters. One always perfectly predicts the other, right? So 1 kilometer is always 1,000 meters. 2 kilometers is always 2,000 meters. And so if you were to draw the line, you can see that it would have a slope of 1, i.e. a perfect correlation. Another example of a fairly good correlation could be if we were to compare, say, the weight of a person and the weight of his brother or sister. So in this case, the correlation is fairly good, but it's not perfect. So it's 0.7. So one fairly well predicts the other. And on this side, you can see an example of no correlation whatsoever. And an example of that could be if you were to compare your weight with your neighbor's weight. So there is no really any reason to suppose that one will predict the other. And so the dots are scattered randomly, and because of that, the correlation coefficient is 0. So this is really what you need to know and understand about correlations. Thank you.